Vanguardian 650 coming with you with another upload. We're going to talk about this fraud, Ron DeSantis. Did you see him? I guess his bailing or bowing out his campaign, which he was running out of money anyway. He didn't have any money. This long-winded saying goodbye, suspended his campaign. He was the darling of Fox News. Even before he entered the race, Fox News was on his coattails actually, and he seemed to have some type of momentum. He seemed to be that conservative. That really his politics were crazy, and the things that he passed down there in Florida could be borderline on unethical and racist. So I don't like the guy at all. I really don't. I just think he's a fraud, and he comes off like he's doing righteous work. But for me, I can't rock with the guy. I really can't. And so he's out. But this weird press conference he had on a Sunday, long-winded, talked about everything, went all the way around the barn in regards to making a point, saying that he's going to be, all this to say that that he will continue to be a lapdog for Donald Trump, basically. That's what I got out of it. Everything else was nonsense. But what I got out of that, what he said, was just basically, I'm going to pick up where my position is and eat up everything Donald Trump spews out his mouth, rhetoric and all. We're in trouble, folks. We really are in trouble. We really examine the candidates that we have. Although the economy is picking up, and depending on what area you're at, it hits others harder than what it hits in my area. A lot of people I see in line shopping, stores and malls are packed. So they're continuing to go out there and spend money, even coming off the Christmas season, continue the momentum. But I understand in other parts of the country, there's not as successful, but nationally, it's picking up, the economy-wise. But of course, Biden's going to take credit for that. He's in office. Jobs continue to rise. So there are stats that support what they're trying to do on the Democratic side. My only thing, and it is a concern, so is age for Biden. When I hear him talk, or I'm just constantly reminded of his age. I'm just being honest. And it's a concern for me, especially what's happening around the world. The different, conflicts that's going on around the world. So, and my other concern was just continue, giving money to Ukraine government, albeit they're in a war. I get the humanitarian support, but trillions and trillions of dollars and billions of dollars are being, diverted towards that war effort over there. And you have issues here with immigrants that's coming in, that's flooding the country. There's a border situation continuously go on and on and on And this is several administrations now, and we're just getting rhetoric after rhetoric after rhetoric. The people here are starving. The people here, although I just talked about the economy going up, but for others, depends on your geography or what state you're in. It might not be, might not be as progressive as it need to be. And then you already have to, battle for whatever you left over with other immigrants. That's illegal immigrants, mind you. These people are illegal. But based on their status, they get propped up to the front of the line, while others continue to have to wait and wait and wait for theirs. And then by the time they get theirs, there's nothing left. Something needs to be addressed. And that's where my concern is. And I'm not convinced on any of this campaign rhetoric. Nikki Haley is the one that I just don't want to hear anything what she has to say. She's talking about America has never been a racist country. I don't know what world or what strategy she's using, but that is crazy. She's trying to dance a fine line, trying to do what Trump does. Dance a fine line between appeasing the far right and the conservatives and, the moderates, the Republican, conservative party. So I'm just not buying it. I'm not. And she can try to change her spots and all this, and just not buying it, Nikki. Sorry. I'm sorry. And so you got New Hampshire coming up tomorrow, and they'll determine a lot. Trump is the heavy favorite. Nikki Haley has spent a lot of money in New Hampshire. So we'll see what the results will be. But as of right now, I'm not convinced. And I wish someone else would jump in the race. I didn't. There was a report I heard several months ago that there is someone running against Biden. But I forget the gentleman's name. And he hasn't really popped out. I haven't really seen him on a lot of these mainstream media news outlets. But maybe I'm just, I just haven't been looking hard enough or whatever. But we'll see how that develops. But my vote is going to be you have to earn my vote. You have to earn my vote. You have to earn it. And so right now, you have not earned it. Right now, I am not convinced that we have any aspiring candidate that can be a president. Now, do you want to go to status quo, as many people do? Fine, but I am very critical on both sides. Obviously, I'm not going to vote for Trump. I mean, with the 91, felony accounts towards him, so I just can't see myself doing that, casting that vote on that side. So the Democrats, but then again, I'm open. Let me retract here. I'm open to see. I want to hear more from him when he's pressed, when someone's really gonna, press him on some issues that he's currently. I know you can't talk about the case and all that, but as far as politically, I want someone to press him on how do he intend to implement his plan for America. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for on that part. I want to hear his answers. I want to hear the right question and how he reacts to the question with his answers, and we'll see. As far as Biden's concerned, he has this scowl on his face now, man. I don't know, it's permanent, and it just seemed like he's, I don't know. Something is off. I know his age is a big thing, but both of them in their 70s, high 70s. Biden is almost close to 80, so I'm still trying to, I'm still trying to figure it out, bro. I'm still trying to figure out what these people are talking about and decipher some of the rhetoric that they're doing, but it's not easy when you're trying to make a decision of who's going to be the president of the United States. You have to really take that vote serious, and they're going to have to really earn it. All right, that's it for me. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here soon. Peace. Thank Guardian 650.